Hi everyone, Abby here, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Now today I'm going to be reviewing the new Lululemon double zip clippable card pouch. Now I have this bag in the color black, and I'm going to talk about things I like about this little pouch, some things I don't, after using this for a few weeks. But before I get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, so you can stay tuned to all my new videos dropping weekly, and so you can help the channel grow. So as I mentioned to you guys, I do have this in the color black, and it does have silver accents, but this did come out in some other colors as well, which you could see on screen. And the current price as of recording is $44. So now I'm going to show you guys the logos on this pouch. So the first logo at the front here is a metal logo. It does look quite nice. Metal ones are my favorite because they look good and they're pretty durable. So in addition to that, we do have a little Lululemon kind of sewn on little patch there. We do have Lululemon written on the zipper pulls. There's even a little logo on the little carabiner here. So now I'm going to show you guys all around and inside this little pouch here. There is a pocket at the top. Just kind of a storage space in there, nothing else really. Behind that, there's actually this little kind of like gap here where you can put some little things in here as well. There is no zippered area for this little middle pocket, but there's that. One thing I want to mention is that these do not separate. They are stuck together. Now at the top of the back pocket, on this side of the bag, we do have 3 card slots. The other part of the bag is really just more storage space. And we do have a little Lululemon kind of written right here. And at the very back, we do have a little drop-in pocket here as well. So now I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what this looks like when I'm using it. All right guys, so when it comes to using this pouch, you can simply just kind of hang it on your finger as you are going along your day to carry it, just hold it. Another thing you can do is you can use the little carabiner here and you can clip it to bags, stuff like that. So I have a little bag here. I'm just gonna attach it to a little loop here. So here's what it looks like if I have it attached to this bag. So you can definitely do something like this. So here I have with me an Everywhere belt bag, 1 liter. I find that the back pocket does have a hole here that I can attach it. So just as another example, I can attach this here as well. And if you're finding this video helpful so far, please go ahead and smash that like button for me. I'd really appreciate it. And of course, another way you could use this bag is attaching it to a keychain like this one here, which is the Lululemon Never Lost Keychain. Nice big one. And that way you can just kind of carry it on the go. Just holding this here makes it a lot easier to carry it than just using one finger, with the little loop here. So you do have a lot of options when it comes to using this little pouch here, whether you want to, clip it on your jeans, clip it on bags, hold it, whatever you want to do. Even just throwing this in your bag, that's definitely an option as well. And now I'm going to go into the major feature highlights. So this double zip clippable card pouch here is great for on-the-go casual wear if you're going shopping, if you're going on a walk, wherever you really need to go, where you're just carrying your essentials with you. It's made of a water repellent fabric, so it can keep your items inside dry in light rain or snow. It does have a back slip drop-in pocket. It has 3 card slots, easy clip D-ring. It's also lightweight. The dimensions of this pouch are 4.7 inches by 1.2 inches by 3.3 inches. So for the most part, I'd say these zippers are kind of hit and miss. Sometimes they work flawlessly, they're very smooth. Other times they really do catch and hiccup and kind of stick a bit. They do stick and catch sometimes. So that's definitely something I wanted to mention. They're not super bad, but it does happen occasionally. All right guys, so now I'm gonna show you what this pouch can hold, just an example of how I use it. So first and foremost, I did want to let you guys know that if you do have the Z Flip 7, something similar, my phone does fit in here if it's folded. So that's definitely an option. That's something that I really love. Could have my phone in there and change in some cards in here. Got some cards with me. I'm just gonna show you guys what it looks like when you put cards in here. Now it does have 3 slots. So this is what that looks like there. And in the middle area here, I'd go ahead and I throw in a hand lotion. And I put in a chapstick as well. And that is how I would leave this little pocket here. Now when it comes to the front pocket here, I actually like to put some change in there. So as an example here, it does hold a good amount of change for sure. So if you want to use this as your little, change pocket, you could definitely do that. Another thing you could put in there is this fits like AirPods and little headphones. I have a little Beats kind of headphone thing. It does fit in here. So yeah, you have a lot of different options on how you can fill this pouch. And for its small size, it actually does hold quite a lot for you. All right guys, so now I'm gonna go into some cons I've noticed about this pouch here. So the first con for me is that it is kind of loud because of all the metal jingling. So if you're walking with it, it does routinely, jingle. Now this may or may not be a con for you guys, but for me, it's just something I find a little bit annoying, especially if I'm walking quickly. Just hearing this all the time is kind of annoying, and that leads me to kind of usually throw it in my bag versus just hold it. So it's not, jingling as much, so I don't hear it. Another con for me is that they didn't really do much to this, pocket here. I would have loved if they at least had an internal, little pouch in here. It could have just made it a bit easier for separation. Maybe I could have used the little storage area here to keep change, and then maybe put something else, maybe have bills in another part, I don't know. But it would have been nice if they added at least one interior pocket within this pocket here. But another con for me is the price. For $44, that's pretty expensive for something that's this small with, as simple as it is. I definitely think that it should be a bit cheaper because this is basically the price of an Everywhere belt bag. So you're getting a lot more storage out of Everywhere belt bag. Another con for me is that this little pouch here does attract lint, pet hair, crumbs, and stuff like that very easily. So I don't know if you guys could see, but there's a bit of lint and stuff on the little pouch right now. And it is pretty apparent because of the black color, but this will happen with any color you choose. But that's something I did want to mention, is that this fabric here does attract that material pretty easily. So it's something that you're going to constantly need to lint roll and wipe down just to make sure it's looking good. All right guys, so another con for me is that I do wish that this was just a little bit wider, just so I could fit 2 fingers in here versus just one. That would have been just more comfortable to hold, to be honest. So that's a bit of a con for me, just design wise. And the bag is just, in general, there's no stretch. So you do have to kind of use your fingers and kind of push it open to use it. So it would have been nice if they made it a bit more stretchy, and if they kind of extended the zippers a little bit more, just for increased functionality when it comes to actually grabbing things and using the pouch. All right guys, here's the tag for anybody interested in this information here. Let me know what you think about this pouch. Is this something that you're considering picking up? I think it's really cute. It's lightweight. It does hold a lot for me. And I think this would be a great option if you're just looking to kind of go to the grocery store real quick or just do quick errands, because it really does hold all of your essentials. All right guys, so considering the price, the quality, the color, the functionality, the durability, the capacity, and everything like that, I would go ahead and give the Lululemon double zip clippable card pouch here
an 8.5 out of 10.
I definitely do give it a thumbs up. So if you guys are looking to pick up the new Lululemon double zip clippable card pouch here, I've gone ahead and left a link down in the description for you to use. And if there's anything I missed today that you want to know, go ahead and drop a comment below. I do read all the comments and I will definitely get back to you. And if there's anything else you guys want to see me review from Lululemon, drop that in the comments below as well. And that's all I have for today. Thanks for watching, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.